down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely intercepted. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. Now it's Rooney.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be
Great vision. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is shapes to shoot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! Makalele. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Makalele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will... Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ribéry. Ferdinand. Ribéry. Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the idea was a good one. He's one-on-one! Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Makalele. Caicedo. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Makalele, who does have an assist to his name. Zubimendi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Szoboszlai. It's Vinicius Junior, and that interception was most necessary. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Ribéry. Makaleli. Distributed tidily. He is through here. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the keeper. And Owen! Makaleli. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Shevchenko.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Could be danger here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Here's Makaleli. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, well measured. And he's onside. Yamal! And it's come back out to him. It's there! Just cruising! They are... And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.